What is going on, guys? Today I'm going to share with you the first exotic archetype that we've had a chance to try out in the big alpha release for Battlefield 5. In this video I want to share with you guys a bunch of gameplay and go over the pros and cons of this exotic. This is one of two exotic archetypes that have been revealed to us since the big release of Battlefield 5. And you guys had a chance to check out that video where I go over these two exotic archetypes. And in that video I mainly focus on the stats, but in this video I'm going to focus again on the gameplay. So let's just jump into this exotic archetype. This one is the machine gunner and it's equipped with the MG34. Now just to share with you guys a little bit of the idea of this archetypes and how these exotics work. They're mainly meant to be really good at one specific thing, and so this is a really kind of brief statement to describe how these work exactly, and you'll see what I mean here in a little bit. The clips that you're watching right now are positions when I'm posted up, making sure I am prone. So I'm using the bipod for this weapon and I am just mowing down enemy players actually quite easily. So when you get yourself prone or set up where you're on sandbags and you can use your bipod, you're able to aim down sights with this weapon and just mow down enemy players very easily. Now I did say for you to aim down sights you do have to be prone, as if you are not prone or don't have your bipod set up, you're only left with hip firing. So it's unable for you to aim down sights with this medium machine gun, and the only way for you to ADS is by going down prone. So very interesting trade-off here, and definitely quickly picked up what DICE is trying to do here, making these exotic archetypes really good at one specific thing. As you can see from the clips here, was not very difficult for me to mow down enemy players very quickly if I got myself posted up, but the moment I'm running around and struggling to get myself proned, I'm finding myself easily being taken out by enemy players. This is what it looks like when you're trying to aim down sights and you're not going prone. You'll just zoom in just a little bit, but nothing drastic enough for you to really kill anyone who's, a little bit further than a couple feet away from you. So I find it better to run around with my pistol if I need to move from position to position. So if you're one of those players who enjoys more staying put, you're probably going to favor an exotic archetype like this more than other players who like to move from point A and B rather quickly, because the moment you do that, you're going to make yourself extremely vulnerable. Now right now on the alpha testing, there are two melee weapons for this exotic, and then we are able to equip a grenade alongside an ammo crate, and then with some spotting flares, which is pretty interesting and something I'm pretty sure will probably be changed by the time the retail version of this comes out. A little bit surprised how this made it even in the alpha, but obviously this wouldn't be the best idea considering you're able to have a spotting flare and have an ammo crate and continuously able to resupply yourself while shooting a spotting flare up in the air. I found myself at times just posting up and trying to lay down fire against enemy players, and then I would quickly resupply myself, throw some spotting flares up in the air, and make sure to cover my back to see if any enemy players were going to flank me from behind, and do the classic kill you once you've already killed them a couple times. So that was kind of my strat there for a little bit, and I'd imagine that DICE will probably try to remove that rather quickly, because again that's not a very good idea for it to be there. But ideally how it is right now is it is a weapon that is best used when you are posted up, and I originally heard it described to me in this sense as well too, where it was being told that it doesn't do really well hip firing and that it does great when you're aiming down sights, but I didn't really realize how very true that statement is. It is definitely not the weapon for you at all, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of people in the community who are absolutely not going to enjoy this exotic archetype at all. But if you do get the flip side of it and you do get yourself prone, there will be situations where you'll be loving it. So this is going to, I'm sure, split a lot of people down the middle. Again, you're just gonna have to experience it, and the more I was trying it out and getting myself set up, I was really trying to maximize going prone. I was seeing the benefits of it. So I think, again, this is going to be the case where you're going to have to grind out these exotics and get used to them. And if you really do get really good at that one specific thing, the reward will be very satisfying. Now, I'm not quite sure if this is the exotic archetype for me. I'm normally the player who likes to move around a lot, so this doesn't really favor me all too much. But if it is your type of exotic archetype, be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Are you that type of player who does enjoy posting up, defending a flag, waiting for enemy players to show up? Or are you like me, who likes to maneuver around a little bit, and you think that the lack of being able to hip fire won't actually help you out all too much? So I'm sure this is going to be a very interesting topic, because again, these exotics don't really leave any room for anything in between. You're either really good at something, or you're really going to hate what you're not good at. So this will be very interesting to see it evolve from here on out. Again, we're very still early on to the Battlefield 5 life cycle, and so we'll get to see more how DICE introduces these exotic archetypes into the battlefield. But that is it for you guys today. Again, I always appreciate you guys being here. I am Livin', and I'll catch you guys again later.